Welcome, beautiful soul. The next 30 days are going to feel so unreal that parts of your old pain may finally stop feeling emotionally connected to you at all, because something massive is ending. Not slowly, not eventually, right now. The suffering, confusion, emotional exhaustion, and spiritual heaviness that followed you for the last 3 years is reaching its breaking point, and the universe is preparing to replace it with movement so powerful that your entire reality may look completely different before this season even ends. The cards immediately show acceleration, fast movement, fast communication, fast emotional shifts, fast opportunities. Things that stayed blocked for years suddenly begin opening all at once, and the speed of these changes may honestly leave you emotionally overwhelmed at first. Because after surviving disappointment for so long, part of you stopped expecting life to improve this dramatically. There was a period where you felt emotionally trapped inside cycles you could not escape. Certain relationships drained your spirit repeatedly. Some people manipulated your emotions while pretending to care. Financial stress weighed heavily on your mind. You carried responsibilities while secretly feeling exhausted inside. And the painful part, you survived most of it quietly. People saw pieces of your struggle, but nobody truly understood how emotionally heavy the last few years became for you behind closed doors. The cards show sleepless nights, emotional overthinking, feeling isolated even when surrounded by people, trying to remain strong while secretly questioning how much more your spirit could handle. But the reason this reading feels so explosive is because your suffering cycle is finally collapsing. The universe is ending an era of your life permanently. There's also someone connected to your energy who can already feel your transformation beginning. This person may not understand why they suddenly feel anxious, emotionally restless, or afraid of losing access to you. But your energy is changing rapidly now. And once this glow-up fully activates, you will no longer tolerate the situations that once drained you emotionally. That realization is making certain people panic quietly. The cards also show that many of your delays were never punishment. They were protection. Certain doors remained closed because the people connected to them would have damaged your future. Certain relationships fell apart because they were spiritually misaligned from the beginning. At the time, those losses felt devastating. Now, they are beginning to make sense, because what is approaching your life now requires a completely different version of you emotionally. There's also major financial improvement surrounding the next 30 days. Stability, opportunities, increased recognition, helpful connections, tangible movement around money and security after long periods of uncertainty. Something that once felt impossible starts becoming real very quickly, and this shift is deeply karmic because you continued moving forward even while emotionally exhausted. You survived seasons that should have broken your confidence completely. Now, the universe is responding to your endurance. There's also strong emotional rebirth energy around your spirit. The old version of you carried too much pain for too long, too much disappointment, too much emotional survival mode, too much fear connected to loss, betrayal, abandonment, and instability. But your energy is evolving now. You are becoming calmer, more selective, more emotionally aware, more aligned with your actual worth. And people around you are starting to notice this shift already, especially the individuals who benefited from your old self-doubt. There's also someone from your past who regrets how they treated you during your difficult seasons. This person may have underestimated your resilience completely. They assumed the pain would permanently weaken your spirit. They thought heartbreak would keep you emotionally stuck forever. Instead, you transformed. And now your energy feels almost unreachable compared to before. That realization is haunting them. The reading also shows major life correction energy surrounding your future. The universe is rebalancing things now. Situations that once felt unfair are shifting. Emotional burdens are lifting. Hidden truths are surfacing. Toxic attachments are dissolving naturally, and what replaces them feels far more aligned with your spirit. There's also a powerful connection approaching or strengthening around you. Genuine emotional energy, real support, stability. Someone who sees your value clearly instead of forcing you to constantly prove your worth emotionally, because your standards changed after everything you survived. You no longer chase emotionally unavailable people. You no longer settle for confusion disguised as connection. And that emotional maturity is attracting completely different energy into your life now. The cards also show hidden jealousy surrounding your transformation. Certain individuals secretly expected you to remain emotionally broken longer. They became comfortable seeing you exhausted, uncertain, or stuck. Now your energy feels stronger, focused, protected. And your peace unsettles people who secretly benefited from your pain. There's also major communication energy surrounding the next 30 days. Messages arriving suddenly, emotional confessions, unexpected invitations. Opportunities opening through conversations that happen very quickly. The universe keeps showing acceleration because your life is moving out of stagnation permanently now. The waiting period is ending. There's also strong spiritual awakening energy surrounding your intuition. Your ability to sense hidden motives has become extremely sharp lately. You notice manipulation faster. You feel energy shifts immediately. You no longer ignore red flags simply because you want to believe the best in everyone emotionally. Pain sharpened your discernment. Now, that wisdom protects your future. The cards also show that your confidence is rebuilding in a much healthier way. Not through outside validation, not through attention, through experience, through survival, through realizing you endured situations that would have emotionally destroyed many people completely. That awareness changed your entire aura. Now people feel strength around you immediately, even when you say nothing. There's also someone secretly watching your rise happen in real time. This person checks your energy constantly because they can feel momentum building around your life now. They notice the emotional glow returning to your face. The confidence, the boundaries, the calmness, and internally, it unsettles them deeply because they remember when you were struggling to hold yourself together emotionally. Now your energy feels unstoppable. The reading also shows travel, movement, and environmental shifts around your future. New spaces, new opportunities, new people. The universe is physically moving your life away from environments connected to prolonged suffering, because your next chapter cannot grow inside the energy that hurt you repeatedly. That cycle is ending now. There's also powerful wish fulfillment energy surrounding the next 30 days. Something you secretly hoped for during your darkest periods begins manifesting unexpectedly. A breakthrough, a new beginning, emotional relief, stability after chaos. And when it arrives, part of you may struggle to believe it is finally real, because your spirit became so used to surviving that peace feels unfamiliar at first. But this blessing is real. The cards also show that your future carries much more joy than your past did. The suffering was never your permanent destination. It was preparation. It taught you discernment, emotional strength, boundaries, resilience, and self-worth. Now, the universe is preparing to reward everything you survived privately. That's why the next 30 days matter so much, because they mark the ending of one version of your life and the beginning of another. One where your spirit no longer wakes up carrying the emotional weight of the last 3 years on its shoulders every single day. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I truly appreciate your support. Don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts, feelings, or messages to me, or even to the universe, in the comments below. Please share this video with anyone who may benefit from it. Wishing you a life filled with peace, harmony, and joy each and every day.